Easter cooking at its finest. Julia's slicing a ton of potatoes. Alvaro's getting a lot of walnuts out.
Trucking.
Yeah. Man, got stuff going to make scalloped potatoes. Never made scalloped potatoes. It's actually potatoes au gratin because it's gonna have cheese in it. There's a carrot cake in the oven. Gluten-free carrot cake in the oven. Never made a carrot cake before. We're doing a lot of new things today. Let's see what's next. So we got potatoes au gratin, or scalloped potatoes. Who knows what they're gonna look like or taste like. They look like this. We can't change that. But we got some asparagus, some salmon. We've got some nice bottle of wine. And then we have a beautiful gluten-free carrot cake. Hopefully it all tastes good. There's some substitutions and figuring it out as we go along happening. A lot of figuring it out as we go along. Ooh, fancy.
So we can eat.
Yes. Fancy meal, fancy-ish potatoes, salmon, the fancy wine, fancy cake. Who knows what that's gonna taste like?
Fancy, fancy.
Fancy. Yes. Hey everybody, it's Victoria. I'm so glad you could join me. I am an American who is currently living in Bilbao, Spain, and I am a master's student in the NOHA Masters in International Humanitarian Action program, both here in Bilbao at the University of Deusto and at the University of Malta. Today is day 29 of quarantine and it is Easter Sunday, also April 12th, which is one of my best friends from when I was a kid's birthday, so happy birthday, Nicole. Probably not watching this, but yeah, from young enough when we remembered our best friends' birthdays like they were national holidays. So yeah, today I spent most of my morning, as you can see from the footage earlier, cooking a delicious meal. It was so much fun. I made some of the things turned out better. Everything turned out well except for the asparagus. The asparagus was not cooked properly, but I tried blanching asparagus, never done that before. Definitely was not cooked enough, and I definitely did not eat all of the asparagus I put on my plate. But I did make a gluten-free carrot cake, and it's amazing, and I'm planning to eat that for breakfast. To eat some of that for breakfast, and to eat some of my cheesy, scallopy potatoes, and yeah, those were good. It reminded me of home, even though I'm on the other side of the globe. And it's so nice I was able to like join my home church from back at home in Illinois, like this morning, or their morning, my late afternoon, because 10 a.m. Illinois time is this, or 10:30 a.m. is 5:30 p.m. here, which works great for me because we gotta cook a fancy meal, we gotta eat the meal. I had 2 slices of carrot cake. It was so good, and it was gluten-free. Gluten-free baking is difficult, I will say. Yeah, so today's also sad because Julia is leaving tomorrow. She has a flight that she's supposed to be able to take to get to Barcelona so she can take a boat from Barcelona to Italy. I'm really, really sad about that. Like, she and I are like sidekicks, and then it's just gonna be me and Alvaro. But like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna cry when she leaves, I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I'm dreading what's going to happen after Julia goes to Italy, and then Alvaro goes back to Madrid, and then it'll be just me. Only me in an apartment by myself. I'm really dreading that. I was like crying last night because I was just so upset by it. Because it's scary stuff. Like, I know a lot of people have been on their own this entire time. 29 days is nothing to laugh at. But it's still in hardcore quarantine for another 2 weeks, 14 days, which until my dad's birthday on April 26th. But I'm hoping restrictions will lift after that to some extent. I seriously want to get into running. I did a half marathon once without training and it was a nightmare, but that's about the only way I can describe it. Thanks, Ellie, for waking me up on the drive home. I was not happy about that. We were driving home my family didn't want to go up to the race because it started at too early in the morning, so my friend Ellie was kind enough to drive me up to Chicago for the race. And when she was driving back, we were in my car, and she did one of those like quick turns, and it woke me up and I couldn't sleep, and I was very unhappy about that. Good friend, but I remember that, Ellie, and I do not appreciate that. Oh well, we were young and stupid 19-year-olds. Wow, 19. That was a while ago. Man, 19 was a long time ago. We've been friends for over 7 years, so yeah. Anyway, I'm hoping that I can, like, start running. I mean, I'm willing to, like, sign up for a marathon just so I have a good excuse to get out of the house and I can start running along the river. And I'm getting so star crazy. And, like, it's just hard. It's just hard. I know everybody's dealing with this, and it's the safest and the smartest thing to stay home, but all I want to do is walk. There's a park that I went into the day before quarantine officially set in, and there's 2 trees that are perfect for hammocking. I have carried a hammock with me all across Europe, and I would just have been waiting to use it, and it's the perfect spot to hammock, and I just want to go walk over there, like hike, whatever, with the hammock and lay out in the sun with a book for an afternoon in the sunshine by myself in the grass. Like, I'm definitely needing more vitamin D. Like, my skin naturally is in need of more vitamin D due to the just sheer paleness, but like being inside without a lot of sunlight is definitely starting to like grate against me. Life is just hard and complicated right now. I take solace in the fact that it's not just me and everybody's dealing with a lot of problems and can't do the things that they're used to. But life is going to get significantly more difficult when I'm by myself. I can be by myself. I'm not worried about being by myself, but I am worried about not having contact with people. I mean, I can call and I can FaceTime, but like physically, like being around other people, or like being able to give somebody like a high five, or even like Julia giving me a hug, or we're just being stupid people who are trapped in a house. Like back a few weeks ago, towards the beginning, Alvaro and I decided that we were 5 years old and got out the broomsticks. We unscrewed the broom part off the broom and we just had the sticks, and we decided that we were sword fighting. And so we were like, just stupid things like that that you can do with people. And I'm gonna be by myself. I know there's a ton of people who are by themselves. I'm just dreading it. I'm dreading it. And I'll be fine. I'll be fine once it happens. But the anxiety of waiting for it to happen is definitely getting to me. And I mean, today's Easter, so there's historically and biblically this time of waiting for the risen Savior who appeared 3 days later. It's not that, but there is a spiritual connotation right now with hopelessness and waiting. So yeah, it's just hard. It's just hard. I'm not alone. I'm not alone, and you're not alone, and we'll get through this together. Together may be separate, but nonetheless, we'll be together. And I hope and I pray that you're doing well, and I would love to hear how you're doing. Leave a comment. If you could like this video or subscribe, that would be fantastic. I'm trying to do every other day of videos because I've got a lot of schoolwork I need to get done, so I can't be putting 3 hours of work into a video every day. It kind of cuts into the schoolwork time. Who knows, when I'm by myself I might find more time to do things because I need social interaction. So yeah, the applause at the end of this video is for all of our essential workers who are continuing to work. We've got nurses, doctors, healthcare professionals, people who are like running grocery stores and doing all of the things that keep the world running while the rest of us do what we can to keep the world safe by staying inside. You are beyond appreciated, and the applause at the end of this video is for you. So this is all I've got today. So stay home, stay safe, make smart decisions, be wise, wash your hands, and I'll catch you guys later. Okay, bye. Good night.
Go.
From the start, you met with a goodbye kiss. I broke my wrist. It all hit off. I had no choice. You said you didn't mind, 'cause love's hard to find. La 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 la. Maybe the days we had are gone. Living in silence for too long. Open your eyes and what do you see? No more laughs, no more photographs. Turning slowly, looking back, see no one can save this. You're broken, and I'm pissed, run along like I'm supposed to be the man I ought to. Rock and roll, send us insane. I hope someday that we will meet again. Running wild, giving it everyone. Now that's all done. We were now. Well, that's what you do when you have everything. It can't be true. Maybe the days we had are gone. Living in silence for too long. Open your eyes and what do you see? No stand. Let go of my hand. Turning slowly, looking back. See no one can save this. You're broken, and I'm pissed. Run along like I'm supposed to be the man I ought to. Rock and roll sent us insane. I hope someday that we will meet again. You go your way, I'll go my way. No one can save us. This lifestyle made us run along like I'm supposed to be the man I ought to. Rock and roll sent us insane. I hope someday that we will meet again. Oh goodness.
We start early, remember? We always start 2 minutes past.
Yeah. And that was 1 minute.
Okay, I'm feeling lonely clapping here and it's not just me by myself yet.
always taking lasting forever.
It's like 5 minutes of rubbing, so yeah.
That's chilly.
She doesn't like lunch. Like the lunch postcards.
Oh, you don't like that line? I mean, I can't see it properly.